And I need to talk to you about something that's much more important. I need to actually talk to you about what it is to manage a network, and that is, it's a very broad thing, right? The whole breadth of services. And so what we're going to do is be actually proactive. We're going to do ransomware protection proactively. We're not going to wait. We're not going to put things out there to detect it, although, actually we do have stuff out there to detect it. But we want to be working for you so that we don't have to depend on the stuff that detects it. We're going to be working to put those preventions in all the time. We're going to be hardening devices. We're going to be hardening your apps. We're going to be looking across the network for stuff. And we have some tools that are going to help us with that. And we are very, very deep in Microsoft 365. And I'd say, are you using Microsoft 365 today? And nearly everybody you run into is going to go, yeah. So, well, what do you use? Well, we have Word and Excel and OneDrive. And they're like, well, we keep asking our MSP about it, but they say, there's just other stuff there, go ahead and use it. I'm like, okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to show you how to use it because there's 26 different apps in there and you just told me you're only using 3. And your MSP that you're using right now can't help you take advantage of what it is that you already paid for. We're going to make sure that you're getting value from what you're actually paying Microsoft to provide to you. So that's really a critical sales point. And then I'm going to tell them that we're very, very efficient at spending their money. Right? We're going to use as few agents as we can possibly use on their PCs. And we're going to make the most of what they already own. And why are we going to put fewer and fewer agents on their PCs? We're going to do that because, well, you guys know what happens to an agent. It bloats over time. And then eventually we get fed up and then we change products to something else that says, all right, our agent is only this big. And so we change to that one and PCs run better and everybody's happy again for a little while until that cycle repeats itself. So we're going to try to get out of that rat race and we're going to try to use as few of agents on your computers so that we're not disturbing your work as we possibly can. So, and we're also going to do what's called extended detection and response for you. And the reason we're going to do this is because this is how things are protected today. I'm sure you know in the news every single day they're talking about a new privacy thing. The other day I got 4 privacy notices in the email in a single day, in my mailbox in a single day. This type of a system might already be required by your insurance company. Are you buying cyber insurance today? They'll either say yes or they'll say no. So your business insurance and your cyber insurance is probably requiring this. And if they haven't mandated it yet, they're going to really, really soon. And that's not FUD. That's absolute fact. We're seeing that all the time. That one of those little check boxes on that form that the compliance folks were talking about is, do you have detection and response system? And if they can't check that box, or if they check that box and don't actually have it, they go to make a claim, the claim won't go through. So we don't want that to happen. And we know that insurance has gotten super, super expensive. So if you have a system like this and you tell them you have a system like this, you can go to your agent and say, I should be getting a better rate because we're taking the security very seriously. And almost all the time from what I've seen, they will give you a better rate because you take security very seriously. So what do? We do all that stuff. We do all that MSP stuff. And that's the operative word. It's the and. It's the and that sells. The and that sells actual proactive protections. Working efficiently, minimizing agents, protecting your identity, your devices, your data. And we're going to position your business to run securely to minimize your risk. And, another and, we have depth in Microsoft 365, modern ways of doing productive work that we're going to show your employees how to do. We are learning Copilot and AI, and we are not experts in that, but we will be. And as we learn it, we will bring those learnings to you so that you can do those things the right way and not put your business at risk with AI either. And we're also going to lead technology projects for you and help you make intelligent technology decisions. And what that means is, have you ever bought anything, an application, and you tried to implement the ERP and it took forever because they said one thing and you said something else and you didn't realize you were talking about two different things? We come to those conversations and make sure that all your projects run smoothly. And we're going to help you make the intelligent technology decision in the first place, because making a bad technology decision is very, very expensive. And we don't want you to fall into that trap. So take this for what it is. Right? It's a commissioned study. Microsoft paid Forrester to do this for them. But when we're implementing Zero Trust, and that's really a lot about what we're talking here, right? All this security stuff, it doesn't go for this department, but not that department. It doesn't go for all the employees, but not the CEO. This is everybody. This is Zero Trust. 92% return on investment, 50% lower chance of a data breach, numerous efficiency gains. And the efficiency gains on that are generally on our end of things, and also from lack of business disruption. Now, with a model pretty much exactly like what I just described, I, as the primary salesperson for my MSP, I found it really easy to close deals. I just walked in basically and told them that we're going to do stuff for you beyond what you think of it as an MSP today. We're extremely proactive, and we're going to become part of your business. And that was a message that they wanted to hear. And I think that's what, at the very beginning of this presentation, that's what Canalys was trying to get across when they said, you have to change your business model. We have to get out of help desk ticket close as my primary KPI. That model just doesn't work anymore. So what did we learn today? We learned all of this. We learned what XDR means. We learned how close is it to having an actual security analyst on your staff. For my money, it's close enough. Right? Where do I find it? Very easy. It's all in one spot, security.microsoft.com. It's got 4 major components, plus one at the bottom, Defender for Cloud Apps. I think that's absolutely mandatory. That is a separate license item, but always get it. Defender for Business, Defender for Office, Endpoint Identity, and Cloud Apps. And how is this stuff licensed? Well, for the most part, it's in those Office Microsoft 365 suites that you're already selling. And we took a little tour of the major features, and I just gave you a description of how we can use this front and center to differentiate our MSP from all the other MSPs that are out there.